their mother prancing through the forest, monarch butterflies following their every frolic, an image of beauty. They reach a vast meadow where the energy suddenly shifts. The fawn's mother instantly collapses. Using all his might, and to investigate, he flips her over only to find that she'd been shot through the heart, and fatally. If the story of Bambi, one of the top-rated Hollywood tearjerkers of all time, doesn't make you blubber, then you are practically soulless. So, for those of us who aren't soulless, why do we cry? Crying is an integral part of what makes us human. We are able to express what's going on inside with physical and tangible tears. I will inform you about why we cry from purely biological purposes to sparking human connection and other imaginative yet plausible theories. Let's start by looking at the purely biological reasoning as to why we cry. We all know that tears assist in maintaining a perfectly lubricated eye and a glossy appearance, and they often even help us in ridding those pesky eyelashes that so regularly weasel their way in. According to Live Science, posted on May 10th, 2016, basal tears continuously flow from lacrimal glands, or the almond-shaped structures in the inner corner of our eyes. When we blink, those basal tears clean and lubricate our eyes. Thanks to basal tears, the smooth outer layer of our eye helps us to see more clearly. So, major takeaway, dry eye leads to major issues. We also have emotional tears. Emotional tears release endorphins and natural painkillers, says Live Science. This may explain why we experience a feeling of such catharsis after a good weep. While it's important to know why our eyes produce tears, understanding how crying binds us together and can sometimes be used for evil is where stuff gets juicy. According to Time website, posted on March 16, 2016, crying signals to ourselves and to others that we are experiencing an important problem that, at least temporarily, is beyond our ability to cope. We, as generally good people, feel the need to step in and save the day, or console the individual in distress. Vulnerability is a crucial part of what we share as humans. According to Time, the same neuronal areas are activated when we see someone else experiencing emotional arousal as when we are emotionally aroused ourselves. We are innately empathetic creatures, and having the ability to recognize suffering in other individuals is a gift that allows us to connect in ways unsurpassable by other species. If we are able to get together with 2 or more individuals and let our guard down and cry, it only proves that we do share the same emotions and binds us closer together. Tears blur vision, according to Live Science, and convince others that the crier's vision has been compromised and that they're therefore weaker. This display of submission by the weaker weeper helps to ease aggression in tense situations. Time's website also discusses an interesting scientific finding that emotional tears are actually chemically different from the tears we may produce when trying to rid ourselves of some irritant or even cure dry eye. Interestingly enough, emotional tears contain more protein, thickening them and adding to the dramatic effect of slow-falling tears. Those cascading tears are the perfect recipe for deception. Tears assist us in manipulating people into doing what we want. According to Time, tears can neutralize anger, especially when someone is begging for forgiveness. When a woman cries in front of a man, his sexual arousal and aggression are significantly lowered, leading to a more reasonable and understanding reaction as to not hurt the fragile lady. Why we cry is obviously an ongoing mystery. While it does help to understand why water flows from our eyes in a biological sense, and for the purpose of social connection and deception, learning about far-out theories can present you with a wide array of possible answers. According to Psychology Today, posted on May 12, 2013, Charles Darwin considered tears to be quite pointless. In 1872, he wrote, "We must look at weeping as an incidental result, as purposeless as the secretion of tears from a blow outside the eye." Obviously, Darwin, back in the 19th century, had no concept of the power of a good weep. The first theory I'd like to discuss from Psychology Today is called the ape theory. The ape theory proposes that our unique skill set, or our ability to swim with speed and precision, has come about because we lived near the ocean and had to forage for food, competing against other aquatic creatures. So you may be asking, how does the ape theory relate to why we cry? We cry because we had to adapt to a saline environment, or the ocean. The second, and kind of comical theory, according to Psychology Today, could be called the campfire theory. When our ancestors built campfires, it actually turns out that the smoke got in their eyes and caused tears to form. Now, campfires were usually used in death-related rituals, so we have come to really react to the devastation of tears in devastating life events. Today we have talked about the biological reasonings for why we cry, how tears aid in social connections and deception, and the ape and campfire theories. Although my research was inconclusive and I didn't necessarily come across one agreed upon answer to the question of why we cry, I feel I did prove how complex we are as human beings, how emotionally intelligent we are. Our ability to mirror what's going on inside through expression is truly miraculous. So the next time you are quarantined watching Bambi, want to manipulate a man, or just have the sudden urge to swim the ocean blue, cue the waterworks.